Hello everyone. In our previous video, we had discussed the common factors, common multiples and co-prime number. Now come to some more divisibility rules. As we have already discussed the divisibility rules from 2 to 11, here we will discuss some more divisibility rules. So first one is, if a number is divisible by another number, then it is divisible by each of the factors of that number. Okay, so let us explain this one with the help of example. So here is the example. Here, if a number is, that is, if 24 is divisible by 12, then we can say that 24 will be divisible by all the factors of 12. Okay, the factors are 2, 3, 4, 6 and two more factors are 1 and 12. I have not mentioned these two because 1 is divisible by, okay, every number is divisible by 1. As we are dividing this number with 12, so I have not mentioned the same number also. Okay, so let us check the divisibility of this number, that is 24, by the another factors. There are 24 is divisible by first one. Okay, here we will checking the divisibility by 2. 24 is divisible by 2 as its last digit is 4. Okay, which is even number. Now come to second one, that is 3. For the divisibility of 3, what to do? We have to find the sum of these two. That is 2 plus 4, we are getting 6, and 6 divided by 3, we are getting 2. So we can say that here the sum is 6, which is divisible by 3. So we can say that 24 is also divisible by 3. Now come to next one, 4. Okay, 24 is divisible by 4 as 4 6 is 24, as it is a multiple of 4. Next 6 also divisible, that is 6 4 is 24. Here you can see that if a number is divisible by another number, then it is divisible by all its factor also. Now come to second rule. Here, if a number, okay, if any number is divisible by two co-prime numbers, then it is divisible by their product also. Let us check this one with the help of example. So here, if 24 is divisible by 2 and 3, okay, 2 and 3 are the co-prime numbers, okay, as they have only one common factor, that is 1. So we can say that 2 and 3 are the co-prime numbers. Then 24 will also be divisible by their product. Product of these two numbers is 2 3 we are getting 6. So here we have to check that the number is divisible by their product or not. 24 is, if we divide 24 by 6, 6 4 is 24, so we can say that it is divisible. So this rule satisfies that if a number is divisible by two co-prime numbers, then it is divisible by their product also. Okay, this will thus satisfy. Now come to third one. Third property is, if two given numbers are divisible by a number, then their sum is also divisible by that number. So here is the example. Here I have taken two numbers, that is 24 and 12 are divisible by 4. Okay, that is 4 6 is 24 and 4 3 is 12. So we can say that these two numbers are divisible by another number, that is 4. Now what to do? We have to check that their sum, okay, sum of these two numbers, that is 24 plus 12, we are getting 36. We have to check that this 36 is divisible by 4 or not. Okay, 36 divided by 4, we are getting 4 9 is 36, 9. So we can say that the sum is also divisible by that number. Okay, if two numbers are divisible by a number, then their sum is also divisible by that number. Now come to fourth one. Same as third rule. If two number to given number are divisible by a number, then in place of sum it is difference, then their difference is also divisible by that number. So let us select two number. So here I have taken same two number, that is 24 and 12. 24 and 12 are divisible by 4. Okay, We have to find the difference of these two numbers, that is 12 and 24. So 24 minus 12 is equal to, we are getting 12, and we have to check that this 12 is divisible by another number or not. So 12 divided by 4 is equal to 4 3 is 12. So we can say that the difference is also divisible by another number. Okay, in this way there are 4 rules are there. You have to remember all the rule while you are calculating the addition or subtraction or product. Checking the divisibility rules, you have to remember all the 4 rules. Now come to prime factorization. Okay, this is going to be very helpful for in LCM and SCF. While you are calculating LCM and SCF, we will use the prime factorization. So what is that one? Prime factorization is the process of finding all the prime factors of a number. Okay, it is the process of finding the prime factors of a number, or we can say that if we are writing any number as the multiplication of prime numbers, then we can say that is the prime factorization. So there are two methods of finding the prime factors of a number. Okay, so come to first one. First one is prime factorization by using factor tree method. Okay, first one is by using factor tree method. So here is the question. We have to find the prime factorization of 70. Okay, here the question is prime factorization of 70 by factor tree method. The solution is, we can find the prime factorization, okay, or prime factor of 70 in two ways. So in this way, look at this one. So here this 70, we have to find the prime factorization by factor tree. As it is looking like tree, so we can say that this type of factorization is known as prime factorization of by factor tree method. So what to do? First we have to break the number, that is here we are taking 70 as the multiplication of two number. So it has broken up to two number, that is 10 and 7. 10 7 ja 70. As we are getting one prime number, so no need to factorize that one, that is 1 7 ja. And now we are getting 10. 10 is not a prime number, so you have to break the another number into their prime number. So 10 can be written as 5 2 ja. Here 5 and 2 are the prime factors. So in the first one we have converted this 70 to the prime factors as 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. Now come to second one. Here the 70 can also be broken as or multiplied as 35 2 ja. Okay, 35 2 ja also 70. Here we are getting 2 as the prime factor, so no need to break this number. 35 can be written as multiplication of 5 multiplied by 7. 5 7 is 35. So this also giving the same prime factorization, that is 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7. So prime factorization is same whatever the way you are breaking this number. Okay. So the prime factorization of 70 is, the prime factors of 70 is 2 5 and 7. The prime number are 2 5 and 7 in both the cases. Okay, here is also 2 5 7, and in other case also we are getting 2 5 7 as the prime number, while we are converting this number, that is 70, to its prime factors. Okay, in prime factorization you have to convert a number into the multiplication of prime number. Now come to second method, that is repeated division method. Okay, so let us explain this one with the help of question. So find the prime factorization of 64 and 80. Here you have to find the prime factorization of 64 and 80. So first come to first number. Here we will calculate the prime factorization of 64, first one. So 64, here I have divided that with 2, so 2 32 ja, and here again I have taken 2, so 2 16 ja. Next again I have divided that with 2 2 8 ja, again I have divided with 2, so 2 4 ja, In this way you have to divide this number, that is 64, with 2 or 3 or any other prime numbers to get the with the help of repeated division method. Okay, as we are repeating this division, so this is known as repeated division. So we are getting a collection of prime numbers, that is, look at this here, 2 2 2 6 times. So prime factorization of this one is, first one is prime factorization of this number is, prime factorization of 64 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 up to 6 times. So this is the prime factorization of 64. Now come to second one. 80 can be prime factorized as the 2 40s are, okay, 80, 2 20s are 40, next 2 10s are 20, 2 5s are 10, then 5 1s are 5. In this way you have to divide. Okay, first you have to divide with 80 with 2, then divide the 40 with 2 to get the last number as 1. Okay, you have to convert the last as 1, and all the numbers should be prime number. While you are dividing, you have to remember that all the number are prime number or not. Okay, you have to convert all this factor as prime factor. So prime factorization of 80 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 and 5. So this is the prime factorization of 80. In this way you have to convert a prime factorization by repeated division method. Okay, so there are two methods, one is prime factorization, another one is repeated division. That's all. Thank you.